Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We're going to continue on with our new Cyberpunk world today and going down the list from my Mastodon poll about what people would like to see. The next thing was the Rebel or the Cooperatist farm or home, really. Yeah, so we'll do that. And I think probably the best way to start is with the landscape. So let's make ourselves a circle. The universal way of doing this for me. S40. Let's go a little bit big. I apologize. My sinuses are driving me insane today. So, okay. And then we'll quad remesh it to, I don't know. We don't need a lot today. 200 should be fine. And we'll delete our circle. And let's bring it in and we'll mod it on the fly, so to speak. Append terrain generator. All right. Node tree. Texture base. And add modifier, geometry nodes, trainer. And I'm going to cut our mesh resolution to 2. So that goes to most room. And then let's start 3 and O. And I think we're going to want some kind of like a little bit of a hill edge here. And we're going to let it kind of go down out there. So maybe let's grab that and GZ and make it bigger. There we go. And then just grab this one, take to there. We really don't need to do a lot. That might honestly be enough. And bring up our lip just a little bit, like that. So we're kind of be looking at it from here. Okay. And we go back to 4. We could even go to 5 if we wanted to, but it doesn't really do us much. Let's just do 4. And go ahead and save. And new 240227.1 live stream Cooperatist home. That's what we're calling the anti-corporatists. Alrighty. And yeah, we got a nice little flat area here. Got some downs. Good with that. I like it. Now, let's go ahead and morning, Brian. Gonna jump into applying it already. We might as well. We're gonna be strong today. One of these days where it's not a terribly landscape-based thing anyway, so we can go ahead and do that. There's no real worries. Now, I'm gonna try, before I even pick what our building style is looking like, I'm gonna try laying it out in block format, which I don't do all that often, but let's do it. Cube. And we're gonna add a 2.5 meter cube, because that's gonna be our average height now of our story in this building. Okay. Now, let's S Shift Z 4. Cool. RZ. It's gonna be our main story. Now let's look at it. And we don't need see-through. So we can see what we're kind of looking at here. And maybe we should bring a person in. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, that's a good size for our base house. We could actually pull it a little bit further. Make it a little larger. E5. Yeah, that's bigger, but that's cool. Cool. And then Control R and now there we go. So now we got it all divided up into 2.5 meter cubes, subcubes there. Cool. Now, let's see. 3, we could take, let's solo it. I don't know, we're going to see all of these, but an EZ minus 2.5 there. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that. It doesn't like the minus. Okay, there we go. So it goes into the underground there. That's fine though. And maybe we take this 7E and out. Okay. Cool. And let's see. While we're in the thing, it should be fine. It's going to be here. Shift A, mesh, plane, S. We're still in the same edit, so this is still the same object. We just added a new mesh there. That looks good. Okay. And I don't really think we need to subdivide it. Let's come up to here again, 3, and we'll grab these here. And I actually might do a little bit more. E 2.5 up. Oh, let's grab all of it. Let's do be real. Ah, come on. You doing Blender? There we go. Save. See. Okay. Now, E 2.5. Good. And then kind of just going to do the same thing again. Okay. And E 2.5. So that's 3 stories, really. And then we can do one more. Just going to go right to the edge here, there, and E 2.5. And maybe I will edit our landscape now again. It's sculpt mode. Change my mind, but that's okay. Now let's bring it up a little more. Put down here. Yeah. So it's like that. Cool. And object mode. And I want another. Well, actually, let's do it this way. I don't even want to cut it in like this. Plus, plus, plus. Plus. So I'm changing my mind. X dissolve faces or edges. Vertices. Yeah. Oop, you have these two. X dissolve faces. Cool. Mesh, quad project. Not grid project. Q. Quad slice. There we go. Brings it back. Okay. So I like how do I do it? I want to kind of come up from the same level. Well, this one I think I want to go in. I know I'm not talking, I'm sorry. E 2.5. Great. Then I'm going to get rid of this one. E 2.5. Cool. And then one more. This time I will kind of do this, E 2.5. There we go. And the reason is I want to do E 1.5, local. Yeah, cool. Yeah, 1.5 sounds good. And E again, minus 1.5. Okay. And I think we can connect them. Let's do that. Okay. And then here also, E, Y 1.5. E, G, Y 1.5. There we go. And E, there we go. And let's see if this will work. Make a something, that's for sure. This roof here, let's just grab these sides. Seven scale. There we go. Cool, something like that. And I'm digging it. Let's see what happens if we go with making it something something. We'll use procedural building generator. And do we want to do it custom or default? Let's do it custom, just in case. Okay, so we want to create that. Then we want to instead it's mixed, sure. Cool. Good, good, good. And yeah, I think that's okay. Yes. That gives us our multiple styles to choose from. Just trying to remember how to do it. And let's see, scale wise, let's make it bigger so we can see what we got. I think we're going to use wooden shed as one building style. Yeah. Wooden shed. And we're definitely going to use KWC as the other. Okay. Let's move this off. out of my face and close this. Okay, so over here now, style 1, let's go with wooden shed. Style 2, quadline. Okay. And let's see here, ground collision object is this sucker there. That gives us our poles. Okay. That's weird we didn't get one here, but okay. So now let's see what our settings are. These are kind of the global ones. Beam settings. Inner beams, walls? Sure. Roof? No. Well, maybe. Edge walls. Edge beams. Let's see. We're just getting lots of beams, but that's fine. That's a weird. Oh, it's a window, right? Or is it supposed to be a door? Let's see. Kind of like it. I'm just gonna go kind of chunky for everything. Okay. We'll come back to the other stuff in a second. Let's see. So we want walls to be the first one. Greebles, we want to be the second one, definitely. Yeah. Beam, let's go with the second one. Sure. Pillars, the second one. Yeah, concrete as well. Well, no, maybe not. Pillars, maybe we'll go with wood. Let's see, beams. Maybe we'll reverse that. No. Floor, let's take that to 2. Now. Roof 2. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Roof, definitely that one. Oh, that makes a difference. No. And doors, I want more doors. Even, let's see, we got. And actually, ooh, now that's okay. Maybe we want to do that. That is kind of neat. Cool. And we want to use, oh, we need to add that. What are we calling it? Interior. Where is it? Fake interior. Okay, because we want some lights. That looks pretty good. I think that's kind of the vibe that we're going for here. I think we're mostly using Quanlun, aren't we? Pillars, floors, beams are wood. Yeah, that's all right. I just want some wood to it, and I want to mix it up so it's not the same thing all the time anywhere. But this is starting to get there. Get that stuff underneath the ground that we're not looking at. Okay. Yeah. Let's come back and edit though. Tab 3E. Create something. Just give it underneath it. Good deal. And I'm just going to turn these off for just a sec. There we go. E up to here. Turn back on. Whew, that gives us huge stuff out the side, doesn't it? Let's see if we can do better than that. Yeah, it's better. And I like those pillars get going in there like that. Yeah. I just kind of want to make it feel sprawling and a little bit ramshackle, and I think we're getting that. And again, kill it. Let's see if we were to take 2. ES. I don't like it doing that. Let's just do EGY. Cool. And EGX. Give it a nice balcony. Something like that. Turn back on. Yeah. Cool. That seems cool. Let's save. Let's take a look at what it looks like with color. See what our lighting is doing. I think I like our lights. Let's maybe take a look at them. Interior type. 2 seems good. Light on probability. Let's bring the lights up to everything. Lots of lights. Let's see. Pretty good with 3. Any of these got lights? Yeah, that's got a light. Yep. Okay. We'll call that good. Okay. This is kind of the camera angle I'm thinking of for at least the first shot. Something like this. Alrighty. Am I gonna think this is good? Maybe I'll leave it for just a minute before I apply it, but I will do a convert here at the bottom. Cool. And let's move this whole thing. Not merge, edit, move. New collection to buildings. Alrighty. I like that. Now, What do we want to put? No, we're just making our building. So this is what we've made so far. Again, just using procedural building generator 2, and we'll tweak it a little bit, but we're just getting it started. I'm just debating what I want to put below it, like on the ground. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some geoscattering. I really liked our forest from yesterday, so maybe I'll just replicate that. I think it turned out well. It's pretty simple. It's just 2. It was deciduous biome 15. Okay. And 15th biome 5. The 2 that we used. And we're going to need to tweak both of them because I don't want them coming up the hill, but I do want them on the base. So we'll see. And then we need to do a lot more set dressing to the building. That'll be the bigger part of this whole thing, I think. Same as yesterday. Whoo, it's big. I'm just going to turn this one off for right now. We'll start with the first one. Deciduous biome 15, sure. Actually, this one I kind of like. I like those bushes. This one we're going to edit a little bit more, less aggressively. Trees need to have a culling mask, upward obstruction of buildings. And I suppose I want to see them too. Display as trees. Cool. Actually, yeah, and then we're gonna abiotic elevation. And we're just gonna change our max. Good to know. To like there. Okay. Cool. And let's see. Shrubs. We want to have it have a proximity, repel, yep. Buildings. That actually might even just be enough. Let's give it a bit more though, of 1. Yep. No shrubs on our buildings. We don't want no shrubs. Okay, the grass we can just pretty much leave, I think. Well, I'm good with the grass. Okay, so let's turn this off and turn this one back on. This is the bigger one. And I think I just turned on everything. Yes, I did. Ooh, dog. Let's turn it off again. Ooh, it's huge. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, no, that was deciduous biome 15. Good. This is the other one. Right. I'm just going to turn off geoscatter for right now. Cool. So this one is good. This one, we want upward obstruction of buildings for sure. And since I can't do a group global, I want to see what happens if we just do it this way. It might be easier. Tab, Alt Z, C. There we go. And we can bring a little bit back there. We'll try this. You can always change it again too, but vertex group, add a group, assign, tab. And our entire biome, we're just going to avoid that group. And then we're going to turn off leaves, pine cones, rock small branches, clumps, and see what we get if we turn it back on. Hey, Michael. Good to see you, man. Cool. That's got that back. Good. Trees. Again, let's see what it looks like. See how many we've actually got floating around. And that seems okay. And we can bring back this one because it's much lighter. That should even it out. And let's just see what it looks like. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm all right with that, I think. If we turn off this one, what we have? Come on. It's a little heavy on the trees, I think. We're very much in a forest. Come on. I know there's some millions of objects in here, Blender, but still, come on. Work with me here. There we go. Turn off geoscatter. Okay. Turn off that. It is off. Good. Turn back on geoscatter. Turn off grass. Like both grasses, just to. Yeah, our trees are good. I think we might have a few too many trees on the other one. That's what I'm not entirely sure about. Let's cut them in half. And then bring just those back. Let's see, without it all. I actually think I might like it without it at all. Or just very light, just a few of those other trees. Half it again. And oh, that's too little, but okay. We'll go with that. Seems good to me. I think we're going to lose a lot of that anyway, because we're mostly going to be doing a night scene. So it's kind of pointless, but all right. I'm going to turn off geoscatter utterly for a while because we're just going to play with our building. And maybe we're going to start editing it. So maybe we want to apply it. What do we think? Yeah, I think we do. Q, modifier, apply modifiers. Okay, great. Now we can edit. Tab. And some things we see automatically here. GZ, pull that down more. GZ, pull that down more. There we go. That's better. This one, this one, this one. Really all these. GZ, pull it down more. This one I don't think even needs to be here. Get rid of it. Okay. Okay. There we go. You made it for turn off geoscatter? Right. I will get that at least 2 or 3 more times. Come on. You know it in your heart to be true. Alrighty. So we're looking here. And we're liking what we're seeing. But we need to add some stuff. So let's add some stuff. I'm just gonna take it on faith. I'm moving this. I need my space. There we go. Up. And big, medium, small, and industrial. I think we're going to use. I think we liked that last time. Buildings, set dressing. Yes. And we can close this one. And bring in some stuff. Specifically, some railings. You guys making fun of me. Come on. What did I ever do to you? Okay. Actually. Oh, that's why. Nope. Let's do that one to there. Yeah. And we'll leave a little bit of a hole there, just for funsies. Okay. Got a railing going on there. Do we want a railing up above it too? Maybe we do. Mm-hmm. GY. Cool. Alt D. GX. Alt D. RZ90. GY. GX. Okay, these are too high. Noting that now. There we go. And this one needs to move. Go. Kind of like it being a little bumpy anyway. That's cool. Cool. Well, maybe we'll leave some more off here in the other parts there. Yeah, I hear you. I understand. I got it. I'll remember this. That's cool. Now, I mean, we use it all the time, but I really just do like these sandbags, so let's drop them back in here. It kind of makes sense in Louisiana to have sandbags, so. Cool. Save again. And I wish he'd separate out these lights. I hate having to do it myself. And I know I'm babbling. Just makes you not want to use them. But they are freaking cool. So we're going to use them. Lights there. And I take tab, Alt Z, sure. B, just make sure we got it all. And P section, and then B, P section. Cool. Now they're all separate. Great. Because they are cool. And let's put the tall one up there. Actually, which one to put up? Yeah, let's use the tall one. Yeah, fine. Yeah, let's rotate a little more. Okay, cool. We just like it. This one, which is actually right kind of where it is, just on the ground here. There. Cool. And I don't know, I mean, we have all three, we might as well use it. And let's bring it up. I don't know, put it here. Let's put it over here. Yeah. Pretty close. Not bad. Now, and again, rotate it kind of outward like that. So we can still kind of see it lit from our point. Let's actually set our camera angle now first. Let's go ahead and build a camera just because this is kind of how we're thinking about this one. We want to see it from other angles, but this is going to be our first one, so we want to make sure at least it looks good. Kind of think of it more like an illustration for that. The airy, the anamorphic, because it's what I do all the time. And the resolution, cool. And W, and something like that is what we're looking at. Pull back a little bit, maybe go to 40. Sure, something like that. I don't like this. Let's come look at it, see. L, L. It's gonna be a pain in my ass, isn't it? But I don't like any of that. So let's just get rid of it. Control L. Okay. There's that section. We can just get rid of it or we can move it. I don't think we need it. Let's get rid of it. Yeah. Cool. Good, 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 good. That's a lot of goods. A lot of good it'll do you. Alrighty. So let's go over to Tokyo now. Add street assets and add some more sweet, sweet stuff to here. This one we can get a little bit more even interesting with. Ooh, yeah. I'd like it to be a bit more cable-y, maybe, than the last time. Here, let's see. Hi, Infinity. Good to see you. Yeah, that'll work. Or this is kind of a interesting. Okay. Oh, right, because it's not Control L, link rotation. Oh no. Let's grab this one. Control C. Well, let me copy the rotation. Weird. Okay. Whatever. Fine. We'll just do it by manually. It's like, come on, there's got to be a way I can copy the rotation, but it doesn't want to let me do it. There we go. No, those don't line up. Okay. Those walls are not the same height. There's ones that are. Those are basically, aren't they? Let's see. Gets very confusing. You know what? Let's just rotate it sideways. Well, no. Looks like we could rotate it sideways, but what we could do, I think it'd be fine. Although we might not see it. Oh, let's, yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work. We'll put it here. That can even extend off the side a little bit. Cool. Good deal. Well, I do like it more in the center though. Cool. Save. Great. Just add more individual boobobs to it. It's a boobob. I'm going to hide my, well, let's see. Turn on cavity. Will this help me? Oh yeah, that helps a lot. It's like, what the hell? Okay. Cavity is good for us here. Cable mount. Let's see. Rx minus 90. Yep. Cool. And do want some more cables, or some cables. So let's do another. I'm just gonna go 1K. Damn it, it's better. Electric meters, lights. We can add. We can have one of these. We'll have a lantern now. Sure. Let's pull that in. Cool. Yep. And GZ. There. Cool. And there and there. Cool. And then let's put an antenna dish here. Fine. Yeah. Actually, it's not. Let's do it the other way. Put it here. Now it'll line up right. I just have to rotate it. Rx minus 90. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Good spot for it. And there's another one. Also cool. Let's see, 0. Where do we want to put it? Put the other one up there. Sure. There we go. Yeah, it's 8:30 in the morning for me. So it's what I do to start my day off. Okay. Yeah, cool. Save, save. And more fun things to add. Let's do some plastic boxes just on the ground here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We can kind of move them around now. Okay. Was that one floating in the air? Jesus. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're not far from me, Michael. If I ever get down to the States, I'll bring you up. It just doesn't happen much anymore. Looking for stuff up. There we go. We are here, so we need so I'm just going to leave them like they are. That's cool. And is there a place I can put a horizontal section of wires that I think are cool? Maybe here. Rx minus 90. Let's see. Sx minus 1. Yes. Cool. I can even move this now. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We want cables. Even if our cable friend no longer comes to the stream, we still want cables. Yeah, Anmi doesn't come around anymore, sadly. I think I upset her. Oh well. Maybe some point later. Cool. Substitute enthusiasm is good. We don't have real enthusiasm. What did I do? I told her that Israel was a genocide state and she lives there. Didn't go over well. But I don't take it back. So, you know, sometimes we have to say what we believe. So, yeah, it's a tough situation. I'm not saying anything that it's not, but you know, she unsubscribed to my Patreon and hasn't been back since. So I think I probably upset her. Anyway, enough of that. Back to more interesting things, which is like this. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. Yeah. Goes out all over the place, doesn't it? How do we want to use that? I mean, I like it, but let's see. Cool. GY. There we go. Just want to get like a fair amount of like bits added to this. We're at an hour, so I just got to keep track of that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it kind of almost is a neck, but it's still weird. But you know, create a cable. Let's do cable to cable. Okay, sure. And let's get close to here. And cable here to here. Scale. Okay. But we need to edit it and move it. No one's going to care but me, but I'm going to care, so fine. Okay. There we go. Probably can't even see it anyway. Yeah, we can see a little bit of it. Okay. Am I American? No, no, I'm Canadian. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. Well, actually, I suppose technically, yes, I am American. I'm a dual American Canadian, but I live in Canada. So, well, no, in New York it's 11:30 right now. Um, I was that's East Coast. I live on the West Coast, so it's 3 hours earlier than that for me. Um, I was born on the East Coast in Toronto, but my mom is an American, so technically I am a dual American Canadian. I lived in the United States for a long time. I went to my first university there, and you know, excuse me, but I haven't been in a while. I pretty much stopped going when Trump was elected, and and then COVID happened, and I haven't been back since COVID started, actually. Well, no, it's not true. I went for my friend's funeral 2 years ago. That was the last time I was in the United States, but I don't go for fun anymore. Um, so, you know, haven't had a need. Stand. Ooh, just put some random stands in there. It is pretty funny the way people like, no, I don't get offended about it. Many of my very good friends are American. I did go to Hawaii too. I don't really consider. I think that's mainland America. I went to the island. You are correct. I got no beef with Americans particularly. I think their politics is scary, and I'm a little bit worried about what they're doing to women's rights, among other things. But um, you know, I try. I don't mind talking politics because politics are important, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I try to keep the channel a little bit less than that when it's appropriate. I never know the answer. I like. Oh yeah, no, it didn't. I get you. It's a weird time. Cool. Yeah, nice cable there. Oh yeah, that's cool. Got a big pile of crap right here now. Um, and just trying to add stuff to it, make it feel very lived in. Um, ooh, I know what we need now. Let's leave. We're not gonna leave big, medium, small, but let's leave Tokyo and go back to Grand Bazaar and set dressing. And let's grab some vegetables. Again, not that I feel like most people are going to see any of this stuff. It's just because it's going to be dark, but it'll make it fun for me. So there's a basket of that. I think that's wise, Michael. 7 Alt D R Alt D R. Okay. Someone hasn't cleaned up their chores here. Cool. Now let's just see what we got with color. I like everything except I do not like this. That is just way too bright in this scene. Fortunately, we can just get rid of it actually. L. I know I put a cable to it, but we'll deal with that too. L, 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 X. Vertices. Get rid of that sucker. It was just too bright. So we'll go back to Tokyo. Street units 1K. And if we can find a good air conditioning unit that's not bright white. Actually kind of dig on this. Let's see what this looks like. I think the cable's gonna have to go, but RX minus 90. GZ. Oh yeah, I do dig on that. And the cable is gonna have to go. Much better. Think. Let's see. Not enough cables. Well, we're working on it. We're getting them in there. The white up here I don't mind so much, but that one before was just bad. Did I lose my internal lights when I applied it? Tell me I didn't. That's just going to piss me off. Oh, I think I did. It's too late now. It's all applied. Ugh, that's just heartbreaking. I just... that's just heartbreaking. Good to know, though. Let's see. Can we do it afterward? I doubt it. No. Sadly, no. We cannot. Let's go through and add lights and shit now. Okay. Well, we can do it. It happens. Let's do it. We're going to just grab this bad boy here. And go to gray. And we're going to put some lights into places. Let's go to lights. Shift A. Light. Point. And out. Cool. Point light is going to be pretty warm light. And 50. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, cool. And then let's see, what can we put it inside? Is it inside? Where'd it go? No, wrong direction. doesn't care, but it's shifty at all. It's just weird. All right. We are inside, right? Oh, I hate moving lights inside of a building. It's such a pain in the ass. All right, not that. And we're gonna go like 500. All right, cool. Save. 0. Let's see, can we see it? If we turn off. Where'd the light go? I put it in lights. You're pissing me off, Blender. It's in lights. Okay. So why wasn't it shown to me before? All right. Yeah, we're way over there, right? Probably too far. Here. I'm very sad. This really is annoying. I wonder. Tab 3. Let's go look at the materials. Carbon glass. Interior mapping. All right, fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go to grayscale. I'm going to unlock that. Okay, and interior mapping select. Is there any shift hide? Okay, all those are on. It says that's all internal mapping. Should be there. Let's see. Tab. Where's my group input strength? Okay, those should be there. And they are not. Well, they are, but we're not seeing them. Let's just, again, P section. Now, solo them. Are we getting anything? Okay. Is there another interior mapping? It's just dark. So that's what we're seeing with that. Okay. What I'm seeing is if I can, because it's just a cheat. Let's see if we can't cheat it and bring it back. Okay. So if we make another Shift-A mesh cube, and then we make it Quanloon preset and fake the interior. Now this should have lights, right? Does it? Did I fake the interior? Interior type. Yes. And now how do I get that material? Because it's not any of them right now. fake interior. Or set material. It's just all kinds of crap, isn't it? Interesting. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's try one other thing then that we're just going to do. Just delete this bad boy. Yeah, back to watching me cheat my way back to lights. I do not give up, so, you know, hey. You guys signed up for this when you came on to watch me do weird shit, you know? Like, yeah, there's our lights. Or our building interiors. And sadly, we lost all of our lights on them. But I wonder. Interior map room. Strength. Yeah, I thought about that, but there's actually stuff blocking that. So I'd have to tweak it beyond that too. So okay, that's better. We do like that better. Interior room 1 EXR, interior room 1 EXR, good. We're getting there. Shading, attribute, whatever. You're being a pain in my ass. Search, math, add, S. Ooh, yeah. There you go. I am a god! No. Somehow the attribute is getting set to 0 on it in this room emission in the instancer, and that's killing it. But that brings it back. Brings back for everything. So we lost the random, but I'm good with that. I actually wanted more lights anyway. So yay. And we have rooms in there too now. So that is awesome. It's all that room. But, you know, for the distance we're at, that's going to be fine. Nice. Alrighty. I want to maybe now put a sky in the world so I can see how dark things are going to be. We may not finish in time today, too. I knew this was going to be a bit of a optimistic one to try to throw everything I wanted into it anyway. But let's try 55. Mostly I tend to like the night ones on these, so let's see. What did it give me? B. Ooh, yeah. That's what I liked. Let's go with 1204. I can put planes in front of the windows. I can't put them in that they're just planes, but that's looking kind of cool though. I think that's kind of what we wanted. We can brighten it up a little bit. Exposure of, let's see, just see versus increasing the camera sensitivity. Yeah, that's cool. I think we'll increase the camera sensitivity. Maybe we'll just go to 0.5. Yeah. And photographer, exposure, 8. Yeah, no, these rooms are pre-built. Like someone pre-made the rooms. They're not actually there. They're just planes. So, you can pre-make your own. Actually, there's some pretty cool ways to do it, but um, okay, great. Let's add some more lights. Let's just come to this bad boy here and material, lights A. Cool. It should be all of them. Emission. Is there not any? I can just put a light on it if I wanted to. Let's solo it. And I have to look at it. Okay. We're going to use solid color again so we can jump back and forth and see how we're doing. Okay. Cool. Now these are lights A. Shift A. There. G area. No. Fine. I don't want the sides, so it gets to be a pain in my ass. But we do this real quick. I'm not sure I'll do it for all of them, but I want to see. Plus assign, and we'll just grab warm, add material, tab. Cool. And yeah, let's just do it. Screw it. It's not that hard. A little bit zen. Where are we at? 124. Okay. 6 minutes could be tough to finish where I want it to be. I might go a little bit extra. If you guys want to hang out, you can. I don't mind if you don't. Plus, add material. Oh, the sign. There we go. Cool. Second light. And let's do our third light too. Let's just try Shift G, coplanar. Nope, not gonna give it to me because they angle too much. I'm actually kind of surprised this isn't lit. Normally they're pretty good about that. We need to add more light to the scene though now. I want it to be dark. We haven't done a night scene in a while, and it's kind of emblematic to the genre, but cool. But, you know, well, I mean, people got things to do. I wouldn't be offended. Did I lose? Oh, where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm like, I didn't lose that stuff, did I? The hell? Okay. I like that light there on the porch. Porch light's good. Let's dupe it. Mhm. Okay. Still good. Take it down a little bit. Porch light there, porch light there. Um, mhm. You won't leave. I'll go with that one. Yeah. Okay. And I think it might be time to jump back out into see in the dark. So do not use solid color. Yeah, okay. We need to brighten up those porches. Like that's working. I'm liking that. We got nothing here making this porch light bright. So let's make something. We could just edit the sucker here. Tab. Inset. No. So back. And 2. Control R. There we go. 3. I. E. And material lights suck, but they're just slow. More emissive. I won't make it bright, but we could then Shift S2, lights, Shift A, light, area light. It needs to be a rectangle. X longer, RZ. Y shorter. Cool. 4500, power of 50. Let's see what that looks like. That gives us, oh yeah, that gives us a bit of light. That's helpful. A couple more of those and we'll be good. Okay, dot. And we don't have to cut them open for every one too. Let's Shift D, just in case you want to change the power on it, up. It's just such a complex space to maneuver around. Figure out where everything is. Let's see. Lighting, it's always fun. Yeah, that's cool. That helps us a lot. Now we don't have a lot of light on that space there too. So let's just duplicate it. Bring it down to there. Might even be all we need to do. Yes. Oh yeah. No, that's cool. We're getting there. We are getting there. Getting her done. Let's grab our first area again. Yep. Shift D, RZ90, GY, GX. We don't have to worry about lining it up perfectly because we're not actually seeing it. As long as it's just not cutting through the sky. Let's see. And it's doing something. It's a little subtle. It's not as big as I would like. There we go. We can cheat it even more if we want to. Down and RX. And there we go. Yeah, it's better. Save. So it's still pretty dark up in there. We need to add some more lighting into that too. And sadly, I think we can even see it. So we might need to motivate it a little bit too. Let's motivate that. We'll give it some more stuff. Tokyo, street assets, 1K. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bring this bad boy down. Let's see. That's a weird. Cool. Let's see what it gives us automatically. Probably we're gonna need to get more light. Yeah, we definitely are. But so, I don't know if I explained earlier. Lights that use emission shaders are really expensive on renders to light whole areas. They're cool to make things look lit, but if you can avoid using them to actually light an area, it's helpful. So normally what you can do, if you're worried about that kind of thing, is you put it on an object like that, and then you put a light right below it. And what that does is it fakes it into, there we go, looking like you're lighting it, but you're not. So just line that up there. Cool. And see now we have a light source there. You're like, oh yeah, and there's light. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's that light. Oh, emission shaders are great, but they add a lot of noise and they're very slow to compute. So you use them to light the object and then you put a light in front of it. Nothing wrong with an emission shader. I love the hell out of them. And if you need to in a pinch, you certainly can light with them. I certainly have. Shift D. And make sure now we don't want to be an individual. We want to be on medium point. Oh, bloom applies to all of them. Bloom just applies to light. The other cool thing, it's actual lights are a lot more controllable too. So, what? Global, fuck you. So, just FYI, if you ever need to. Yeah, all of Snowpiercer was with emissive lights. And it's like, great, I used emissive lights on an internal scene. Yeah, no wonder my renders took a while. But it's things you learn as you do more. Yeah, yeah, this is still too dark right here. So we're just kind of punching this up, excuse me, bit at a time. Now it makes no sense why anyone would bother lighting this area since it's just literally an industrial section, but we're going to light it because it will look better if we do. So we'll just take this thing again and Shift D and G, Shift C, and bring it to here. Dot, and I mean, no one's caring, but I'm kind of like Michael and trying to figure out the underlying thing for something that no one's ever going to look at. I just want to make sure it lines up properly. The show, yes, seasons 2 and 3. The movie was before my time. No Chris Evans for me. And maybe a bit down here too. Let's do it again. Come here. That and this. Yep. And Shift D, GZ. Down, dot. And we'll bring it forward so it lines up on that pillar. Crossbeam support, whatever you want to call it. Okay. That should give us light. Yep, that gives us light. Maybe a little bit more in here. Again, it's kind of dumb. Why would you bother putting light in a section that no one walks in? But we're going to do it. Keeps critters away, right? Yeah. So we've kind of like basically outlined this whole building. Up here would be good too. In light. And now we can see its form much better than we could before. Where's that point? Point light, 0. We want to move it one up there too. Shift D, GZ, 7, G. Okay, yeah, we really do want to be that one. It's the problem having single object be so big. It's just such a pain to maneuver around them. Like I just, yeah, so much for that. Okay, 7, G. Let's see if that works. It's behind that other thing, which is all we care about to make sure that it's, yep, gonna light it properly. And actually, we can just kind of come to it. We're just gonna go in. Screw it. Yep. Cool. Kissed with light. And where all my cables go? Cable, cable. Q, convert to mesh. Oh wait, can't do multiple objects that way. Convert, mesh, control join, and material. Do we have a rubber? No. It's materials, rubber, add material. Okay. Did I make more cables, or did I only end up doing 2? I did the other ones the other ways, I think. Can't even super see them, but they're okay. Do we want more light here? Let's see. We could take this bad boy here and rotate. That's 3D cursor. See if we like it better going inward. There's no reason for it to go outward. Spirals. It didn't help us at all. I liked it better the other way. Okay, fine. So we do need a light there of some kind, or at least something fake. We have nothing to motivate a light there. I know we could put there. Let's see. Do we have one here in work that I have done? I didn't realize I'd made all those. Oh, we should use some of these too. Finding all this stuff. I think I'm putting just like a fire there, like a barbecue pit. Could be kind of neat. I have to add a new blender. Yeah, look at me going long. Woohoo! I mean, I could just make one too, but which we might yet do. But let's try seeing if we can find one from Valhalla first. Shiny and chrome. Open. It's Valhalla. Do, 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 do. Of course. But of course. I mean, it's consistent. It just doesn't always make sense the way you think it should make sense. It makes sense. What do we got here? Fire pit. Is that the big fire pit? And this is small fire pit. Let's go with a big fire pit. Select hierarchy. There's no fire in it, I don't think, but we're going to go with that too. Control V. And yep. Object. Going to remove your parent because I hate it. And it's getting weird with selecting things over here today. Don't let me select anything. Object set origin 3D cursor. Yeah, it's a big fire pit, but that's cool. Kind of like that it is. G, kind of bring it more to there. Burning barrels. This is just more like, this is actually more medieval than Cyberpunk, but you know, what are you gonna do? And there's no light on it yet, I don't think. Yeah, no, there's not. But I think tab. Um, select. Yeah, P section. Cool. And now I think we have fire, right? Yeah, fire gen on that object. Let's see if it did it. Yeah, it did. Fire gen. Two? No. Scale. I don't know what that's changing. Now, 1.5. I don't know what this B is. It's getting there. Let's try another way. Kind of makes the object on fire an explosion kind of way, but there's another option. There was another. Visual Effects Toolkit. Emit fire from object. This seems more promising. Yes. Cool. What the hell is burning down here? Oh, that's the fire object itself, which we are just going to remove. Cool. File, save. Yeah, it's a big old fire, not like a little fire. It's fine. That's what we wanted. So let's take stock of where we are. We have no people yet, which is unfortunate. I think we might need to be a bit brighter too, but let's turn back on geoscatter. And photographer, what happens if we go from 8 to 7? No, we're going to stay at 8. We're going to do a fake. Ooh, we got lots of non-light stuff here. Well, it's like it's all kind of lights. This mutant. All right. Right. I don't need a mutant on fire. Light, Shift A, light, sun. Yes. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to set it to color of like 9,000. And we have fake lighting. And we could just rotate it slightly. And that feels pretty good. I'm not super into the sky angle right there. So let's rotate that. I think the sky will be good, but I am way more into that. Yes, I am way more into that. And I wish we had a little bit more lip light. Here. And we could, look, there's a bowl up there too. Let's just do, because these guys are allowed to have tech. They just don't have corporate levels of tech. Let's grab one of Kai's antennas because they're cool. Set up here on the top. Cool. And turn it on so it views, because I don't know why he said it so it doesn't. Kai. And it's off camera, which is excellent, because that means we can put a point light up here. We don't have to motivate by anything. Again, let's go with like 5,000. Make it a little bit brighter, but not, and strength of power of like 500. And see. Cool. Yeah, that helps brighten up our edge here a little bit. We can even make it more because we're just faking it for our thing. It's not, oh yeah. There we go. Now we get that rim, and this thing can be, it needs material. I think it's been UV'd, but tab A, U, smart UV project, sure. We're really not going to look at it too much. Shaders, we'll grab the metal sheeting. Cool. Yep. Now we got that lip there. Getting kissed with some light. And that seems pretty fabulous. I like this site. I think we've got something nice here. I want to add some people to it, but I actually have to go because I have to pee. So we'll call it done with just the environment, and then the final will probably have a bit of population to it. But I feel pretty good about, like, we got somewhere neat here on this. Let's just delete this guy. Indeed. Yeah, this is cool. I like this one. I think we've got something that feels right, feels like the environment I wanted. I am pleased. Thanks for hanging out long with me, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Okay, bye.